Hey there, tech fans. Today I'll provide a complete overview of the new ToVi Dante XLR encoder module. This product was designed to make it incredibly easy for you to add any piece of media equipment with a standard XLR output to your Dante network by instantly converting that XLR signal into a Dante signal that you can share with all of your remote locations. The product is both Dante and AES67 compliant, which means it's plug and play compatible with a wide range of Dante products. It also provides a high audio sampling rate, adjustable Dante latency, and it has individual sensitivity adjustments for both channels so you can perfectly match your network. And finally, it offers dual power options. There's a USB-C port on the side that you can use with an external power supply, and it's also PoE compatible, which means when you plug this into a PoE compatible switch, all the power required for the operation of the module is sent over that single LAN connection, which greatly simplifies your wiring. Now, as part of this overview, I'd like to start with a quick unboxing first, just to show you everything that's included with the kit. And then I'll take a closer look at the module, and I'll explain the connections and indicators so you understand exactly how to use it. I'll list the features and functions that this product provides. I'll even do a short walkthrough of the Dante controller software to show you how to discover and configure the module. And then I'll come back one more time and do a short demonstration to show you just how easy this product will be to use with your other Dante equipment. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first open up the box, you'll find the module, standard connectors on the end. It's a high impact plastic case. You'll also find two sticky pads you can use to mount this module up off the ground and out of the way if you choose to do that. And finally, there's a full instruction manual also included that lists connection diagrams, specifications, and a lot of other really good information about the module that you'll want to understand in order to use it correctly. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at the module, I'll list the features and functions, I'll do that short walkthrough of the Dante controller software, and then I'll come back and do that demonstration. The ToVi Dante XLR encoder module features a high-impact plastic case which is designed to make it lightweight and incredibly durable. On the one end of the module, you'll find two female XLR cables that you can use for connecting your input device to your ToVi network. On the other end of the module, you'll find a single LAN port for connecting to your network. Now, this module utilizes power over Ethernet technology, which means if you plug this into a PoE capable switch, all the power required for operation is sent over that single LAN connection. But if you plug it into a standard network, you'll need to add external power through this USB-C port on the side. You can simply plug a USB-C cable in here, connect the other end to an external power supply or a USB wall charger. You'll also find a reset button behind this little hole on the side. If you need to reset the module at any time, once power's been applied, you can use a paper clip and gently push that button behind the hole. Finally, on the top of the module, you'll find two sensitivity adjustments for channel 1 and channel 2, and you have 5 different choices for each of those channels, starting with plus 24 dBu, plus 4 dBu, 0 dBu, 0 dBV, and minus 10 dBV, and you can adjust these to perfectly match the equipment you're connecting to. The ToVi DXA-XLR-TX is compatible with all modern XLR products, including audio equipment, microphones, media players, amplifiers, and mixing boards. The product's features include easy XLR signal conversion. It offers a high audio sampling rate with a configurable Dante latency. It provides dual power options and a compact plug-and-play design. In order to use your new module, you'll first need to download and install the free Dante controller software on any computer connected to the same network as the module. And when you first open this program, you may not actually see any modules listed in the network view. And this is simply because you haven't connected the module to your network yet. Once you make that connection, the module will appear under the transmitter section as a vertical stripe. And if you'd like to configure the module, you can simply double-click on this stripe to open up the device view, which has all the configuration options available for the module. Starting on the left, you'll see a transmit tab that shows you if you have an active signal on channel 1 or channel 2. The next tab to the right is the status tab, which provides a lot of really good information about the module, including the IP address, the MAC address, the Dante model number, and other details that are important to understand. The next tab to the right is the Device Configuration tab, and here you can rename the module to something that's easy to remember. You can also adjust the sampling rate from 48K to 44.1, 88.2, or even 96K. You can adjust the encoding from PCM24 to PCM16 or PCM32. You can also enable and disable the unicast delay requests. And finally, you can adjust the device latency between 1 millisecond, 2 milliseconds, or 5 milliseconds to match your network. The next tab to the right is the Network Configuration tab, and here's where you can decide if you'd like to assign a dedicated IP address to the module, or if it's available, you can allow DHCP to do that for you automatically. The final tab is the RTP Configuration tab, and here you can decide which RTP mode you'd like to use, either none or AES67. And on this tab, you can also reboot the module or clear the entire configuration back to factory settings. In order to use this new module, you'll need to have a companion receiver module somewhere else on your Dante network so you can start sharing content between the two modules. I've just plugged in a ToVi Dante XLR decoder module, which appears as a horizontal stripe under the Receivers tab, and the ToVi Dante XLR encoder module is the vertical stripe under the Transmitter tab. Now, to set up the relationship between these two modules, you can simply click the plus sign where the two stripes overlap, and that will bring up the full view of configuration for both modules. Here you can decide if you'd like to send channel 1 or channel 2 to the corresponding channel 1 or channel 2 on the receiver, and once you do that, you can immediately start sharing media content from the encoder module across the network to the decoder module for play on any device that's connected. Now I'll show you just how easy it'll be to use the new ToVi Dante XLR encoder module with your existing Dante equipment. And for this demonstration, over here I've set up a small media player that's currently looping a video with audio in the background, and that's the audio that I'd like to share with my Dante network so I can play it at my remote locations. Over here, I've set up an amplifier system as one of my output devices, and this is where I'd like to enjoy the audio from the media player. In front of me, I have a ToVi Dante XLR encoder module and an XLR decoder module. Now, the first set of connections I'll make are between these modules and my network. I've already plugged in two Cat7 cables to my PoE switch. I'll plug the other end of those into the LAN ports on the encoder module and the second cable into the LAN port on the decoder module. Now, because this system uses power over cable technology, the minute I plug this into a PoE capable switch, all the power required for each of the modules is sent over the single LAN connection. So right now, both of these modules have started an internal power on self-test to check the electronics to make sure everything is working okay. And now I can connect up my devices. I'll start with the media player. I've connected a 3.5 millimeter to XLR cable to that media player, and I'll connect that to channel 1 on the encoder module. And now all I have to do is plug the amplifier into the decoder module. I've got another XLR to RCA cable right here, and I'll plug that into channel 1. And there's your audio. Now what you're hearing over here is audio from the media player that's been encoded from an XLR signal into a Dante signal, sent across the network, and then decoded at the remote location, again into an XLR to RCA connection to this amplifier. Now, the nice thing about a Dante system is that I can have a one-to-one relationship where that media can be sent to a single location, or a one-to-many, so I can play that audio on multiple remote locations at the same time over a single LAN connection. And it really is just that easy to get it working. I hope you found this overview of the new ToVi Dante XLR encoder module helpful. This product provides a really easy way for you to add any piece of equipment with a standard XLR output to your Dante network by instantly converting that XLR signal into a Dante signal that you can send to all of your remote locations at the same time. The product is fully Dante and AES67 compliant, which means you know it's going to work great with all of your existing Dante equipment. It even provides high audio sampling rate, adjustable Dante latency, and individual sensitivity adjustments for both channels so you can perfectly match your existing network. And finally, it has dual power options, both the USB-C port for external power and it's PoE compliant, which again means when you plug this into a PoE compatible switch, all the power required for the operation of the module is sent over that single LAN connection. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks again for watching.